How dare you say apostates are not sincere? Is that an accurate statement? Or is that a presumptuous statement?
Well, isn't it true that even Paul said that some lack adequate knowledge
Mm-hmm.
of the scriptures?
Mm-hmm.
And how was he able to determine that?
Well, that has nothing to do with motives, see. That's the problem here. Men presuming to know others' motives. Can you justify that? No one can.
You can't read the heart.
Exactly. So how dare anyone say, especially from the platform or on the page of the Watchtower, because that means that whoever wrote that Watchtower, whoever wrote that talk, and the poor brother who had to give that talk, obediently gave the talk, he misspoke. That is not accurate. Unless God himself whispered in his ear, I spoke to everyone that you call an apostate, and they're all not sincere, so you can go ahead and say that. But did that happen? That would be ridiculous, right? That never happened. So this was uttered presumptuously. And it's just one in a list of arrogant, presumptuous statements. So humble ones are not going to be drawn to this. This is going to scare them away. Oh, they think they know what people desire and whether they're sincere or not, and they even think they can diagnose mental illnesses. Whoa. Scientology, anyone? No, thank you.
So you obviously not have any questions answered.
Mm-hmm.
For now, you're searching for the truth.
Always. Yeah. I've never stopped.
Right. So as of right now, it's not in Jehovah's Witnesses.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying as of right now.
I don't know. As of right now, I don't know.
Right.
So you have doubts.
Questions.
So questions.
Question.
You question whether or not Jehovah's Witnesses have the truth.
I question all these questions here. But because I'm not going to allow myself to be misrepresented or to be put in a little box you can check off. I'm not going to answer those questions in the way that you're expecting. Because I know how things get categorized, like this.
Well, I'm just asking to try to...
I understand that your motives are pure. I totally get that. But I also know that behind that, the procedure of those questions is to put people in a box. So I won't be put in a box. Won't be misrepresented. I know that you mean well, brother. I know that. That's why I asked for you to. Because I trust you to. And as you know, trust is not easy for me.
Yeah, I know.
You guys earn it every time I see you. That's why I love you guys.
I'm sure your mother is aware that.
Yeah, she's in panic mode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met her.
She called me and left a message. I didn't, and I probably should have called her and talked to her, but I purposely didn't call her because I didn't really know how to talk to you.
Fair enough.
And I didn't know what you were thinking, how you were feeling, so I really didn't have anything to say to tell her. She wanted to know what was going on with her son. That's the message she got. Mm-hmm. And I didn't call her back because I didn't know enough about the situation to tell her anything. You know. So to avoid saying something that out of lack of information or knowledge, I just chose not to return the call.
That's cool.
Because she sounded very concerned over the phone.
No, she is very concerned.
Yeah.
So you've had quite deep conversations with her?
I wouldn't say deep, but we've had conversations. Yeah. I think it's hard because she's a mom who's already had 2 kids disassociate themselves. I know what she's thinking. Oh, I'm going to lose another kid. You're not going to lose me. I have to ask questions. I'm not a fornicator. I'm not a drug addict. These are questions. And she's worried that if I tell the brothers that they're going to live with me an apostate, kick me out, I'm like, these brothers aren't like that. Maybe in Tustin, but not here.
Let me ask you, in Tustin, you had a hard time with the body, or?
I would say they had a hard time with me, I would
Yeah.
say. They're not used to people relying on scriptural principles. They expect unquestioning obedience. They said it from a platform. Unquestioning obedience. Well, Abraham didn't do that. Habakkuk didn't do that, and I am sure not going to do that. I have a question I'm going to ask you. So if they're covering over wrongdoing of an elder, I've been at their attention, and they tell me I'm causing trouble, I no longer qualify to be a servant. Okay. Thanks for showing me your true colors.